Hello, good afternoon, welcome to our Camnet Media News. My name is Amazing Katamanda. Let's take a look at the stories that are making the headlines. CADRES operating at night to set up illegal shops illegally at COMESA market. The state informs the Constitutional Court on removing the TPP.
Team, the trajectory of the business looks very positive, and it looks like we'll be able to launch the...
She has so much data.
Mom?
Yes, baby?
It says here, global warming and climate change is caused by the pollution from careless activities of human beings.
Wow!
Son, do you know I can turn my phone into a TV remote?
How's that possible?
It's so easy. Check this out.
Be smart, be fast with mega data from Zamtel. Get your 15 GB mobile data for only 100 kwacha, 30 GB mobile data for only 200 kwacha, and your 70 GB LTE data bundle with free Netflix, YouTube, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Visit our Facebook page, website, or service centers countrywide for more information. Zamtel, your digital lifestyle partner.
Thank you for staying with us, and now the news in detail. The state has submitted before the Constitutional Court that the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, can be removed from her office if she performs her function contrary to the provision in the Constitution. This is in a case in which suspended Lusaka lawyer Jonas Zimba from Makebi Zulu's advocate wants the Constitutional Court to nullify the complaint and proceedings before the Judicial Complaints Commission lodged against the Director of Public Prosecution, Lillian Siyunimo, in the following report.
Following the decision by the Director of Public Prosecution to write a letter to the Drug Enforcement Commission Director General questioning the re-arrest of former Konkola Copper Mines provisional liquidator Mlingo Lungu when she had entered a nolle prosequi in his case, this has led to a cross-section of people to call for a removal from office. A situation that has seen civil rights activists lodge a complaint against her for incompetence and gross misconduct to the Judicial Complaints Commission. However, a suspended lawyer, Jonas Zimba, from Makebi Zulu Advocates, has come forth challenging this while citing the Attorney General Mulilo Kabesha before the Constitutional Court as the respondent. Mr. Zimba wants the court to nullify the complaint and proceedings before the Judicial Complaints Commission lodged against the Director of Public Prosecution. Further, for the court to determine whether the DPP can be subjected to procedure under the Judicial Code of Conduct Act when she is not a judicial officer. The petitioner also wants the court to determine whether Article 236 of the Constitution, as read with Article 187 of the Constitution, confines jurisdiction on the JCC to try the DPP for any of the allegations that may be brought against her under Article 181 of the Constitution as amended under Act No. 2 of 2016. In response to his petition, government, however, argues that the DPP can be removed from office on account that he or she performs their function contrary to the provisions in the Constitution. Further, that the DPP enjoys the ability to perform all legal functions as established in the Constitution without her being subjected to any control or direction from another person or authority. However, her powers ought to be exercised with regard to public interest, administration of justice, the integrity of the judicial system, and the need to prevent and avoid abuse of legal proceeds. Miriam Kaimba, reporting for Camnet TV News.
Traders at Lusaka's COMESA market have called on the local authorities to move in and inspect land at the market, alleging that United Party for National Development UPND cadres have begun erecting illegal makeshift stands at the market. A check by Camnet News found the said structures, despite the local authorities having demolished similar legal structures in April 2022.
Barely 1 month after the Lusaka City Council moved in to demolish legal structures at COMESA Market which were constructed by alleged Patriotic Front cadres during the previous administration, alleged United Party for National Development UPND cadres have begun doing the same in night operations. The Lusaka City Council in April 2022 moved in to demolish 31 makeshift stores which were built on a road reserve, leading to traders who had bought the stands from the said cadres losing out thousands of kwacha. A similar operation has begun on a place meant for a car park at the market by alleged UPND cadres, much to the dismay of traders who alerted Camnet TV News.
Okay, so cheti danda urako kuno ninkani ya makada bativuta kuno COMESA. Baminister bezokambati kuno vimantemba bonse vizachoka hivi. Sivichoka bamboletera po vinanga. To make matters worse, siba vileta mzuwa, vileta usiku. Kukucha kusani tibura mteo nitipeza pa washangantemba. Hapa washangantemba. Tizankara branch. Tisikangi woka mboka kamba kwa tisikupeleka ku office. Nisimakada akariko.
Poma, kuti itianga nireko. Chifuaja uti apa ndiye pakinga mamotoka. Mamotoka pakingi wapa. Manjenga tuwapaka mantemba. Mamotoka za pakingira kuti. Ndi vakanso leta bishara apa. Ichi chishara ndiye patutaira vintu vamenticho za market wikapa. Then futi vama uyu bamba ama pakingira pamnyapa. Then ma container mina leta ama leta usiku. So tipemba boma kuti tianga nireko chifua pa pakinga mamotoka apa. Nanga mamotoka tezambo pakinga kunja.
The traders alleged that the said cadres expressed arrogance when approached, claiming to be well connected.
Mabara yametutengira po vintu vamene tufaka u abantu wameka kama kuti mafore na wamene na mafore na ndewarengiza kuti tuzida tuzilipira manyumba kumachani
All this is said to be happening despite a call from the head of state declaring that all cadres will have no backing if caught in the act. The traders have since called on the local authorities to conduct an inspection. Zipora Mshala, Camnet News, Lusaka.
Police spokesperson Ray Hamonga has sent a warning to people who are spreading false abduction cases on social media to desist from the act or have the law visit them. In an interview with Camnet News, Mr. Hamonga says the police have not received any confirmed cases of abduction, hence any case posted on social media should be treated with utmost contempt.
The country has in the recent past recorded a number of criminal activities that has raised fear and concerns among members of the community. One such is that of Pamela Chisumpa, a mobile money agent who was allegedly abducted in the second week of April 2022. Pamela's abduction first appeared in a video of terror which was widely circulated on social media, where she was seen being beaten, and it is believed that the abductors demanded a sum of 15,000 from her family in exchange for her life. A similar case was recorded on 17th March this year, where another mobile money agent, Faith Milati, had disappeared and was later seen on social media in a video where she was being beaten up and was pleading for 5,000, believed to be a bid for her life. In the two incidences, the police were actively engaged and the investigations had opened up to ensure that the lives of the victims were rescued. However, the case for Faith Milati has gone cold, and that of Mrs. Chisumpa may head in the same trajectory. And police spokesperson Ray Hamonga, when contacted for a comment, has told Camnet News that the police are not going to give any more updates on Pamela Chisumpa's case, as it may jeopardize the investigations.
And we are not going to be giving updates that border on jeopardizing our investigations or putting the life of the person who's allegedly abducted at risk. So what we are going to do, or what we are doing as police, is we only give updates as far as it will not jeopardize our investigations or maybe endanger the person that we are looking for. So we are not going to continue giving updates of how we are moving with the investigations, but however, we only give updates when it's necessary for us to do that, in the sense that it doesn't jeopardize the investigations.
Mr. Hamonga has since warned people who have in recent days been posting videos on social media alleging to have been abducted, that if investigated and found false, the law will visit them.
Make it very clear as Zambia Police that we have not recorded any single case of abduction that has been confirmed. So members of the public should not be scared to say that there are cases of abduction that are going on. We have not conclusively registered a case that has been investigated to be a case of abduction. Yes, you are seeing things on social media, but those things are not confirmed. And we want to warn people that are posting such things on social media that once we investigate and it's found that these things are fake, you'll be arrested for publicizing information that is intended to alarm the public. The Cyber Security Act, and it's very clear.
Meanwhile, a governance expert, Mwila Wanga, has appealed to men and women in uniform to practice consistency in updating the nation on criminal investigations, and that people need to have public confidence in the security wings of the country.
For our men in uniform to continue just providing public confidence, I think they've done a great job so far in trying by all means to see that they consistently communicate with us on the issues that are currently happening. But I believe they can do better, and why I'm saying this is that there's need for us to continue investing in our security detail. There's need for us to have profound strategies and mechanisms that help us to bring certain people to justice, because we cannot continue using the same mechanisms and styles that we've been using for over 50 years in order for us to bring certain people to justice that needs to be manhandled. Because
Messi Chanika reporting for Camnet TV News in Lusaka.
Virus Health Professionals Association have expressed mixed feelings regarding the reintroduction of licensure exams for health practitioners. During a constructive meeting held in Lusaka Monday, various associations believe that in as much as licensure exams are meant to provide a standard to health professionals, there is need to improve monitoring in the provision of health courses to guarantee quality.
Following the abolishment of health professionals' licensure examinations in February 2019 by the Health Profession Council of Zambia, HPCZ, the Health Council, on the basis of promoting quality health care services, is eager to reintroduce the licensure examinations to health professionals, a development which has been received with mixed feelings from the health associations in the country. During a consultative meeting on the way forward in Lusaka Monday, the Clinical Officers Association of Zambia President John's Neighbor feels licensure examinations will act as a remedy to professionalism in the health sector owing to various schools that have been set up to train health practitioners.
The number of training institutions are increasing in our country. The competence of the cadre who is graduating, it has been observed with serious concern to say the integrity of this cadre has really reduced. So it is of imperative to say we are of view support of this introduction of the licensure exams as the Clinical Officers Association of Zambia.
And the Zambia Dental Association and Medical Association of Zambia shared similar views.
Association, I think we support this, and for us, I think this is the way to go. Perhaps the only thing that we need to do is maybe to see how the previous LEX exams worked and try to improve on it.
As the Zambia Medical Association, we made it clear. We represent all the doctors in Zambia, and we have made it clear. The licensure exams are very important for us to ensure that we have standardized our practice, and we are able to assure our patients that the quality of people that are taking care of them are up to the standard required by the regulator here in Zambia.
Meanwhile, the Biomedical Society of Zambia President Mutale Mubanga believes that while the importance of the examinations cannot be downplayed, the need to strengthen regulations during training is vital.
Licensure exams are one of them, but more importantly is how are we going to administer them? What will be the structure and the modalities surrounding that so that we achieve the intended goal.
Health Profession Council of Zambia Chief Executive Officer and Registrar Wembia Bwadia says the council has put up assurance mechanisms to promote quality health.
But as a council, we've put in place a mechanism that has ensured that each of the curricula that is developed has the core competences captured in it. Now, what the Council wants to do is to have an assurance mechanism that anyone who is being admitted on the register possesses minimum competences and skills to practice their profession. And this can only be done before someone is given a practicing license to go and practice their profession. And as a council, we feel that's the best point at which we can assure the public of the competences that these people possess.
Well, one only hopes consensus will be achieved in this with the overall objective of ensuring quality education to steer quality health. Nelson Zulu for Camnet News.
That item brings us to the end of our Camnet News, but before we go, let's take a look at the stories that made the headlines. CADRES operating at night to set up illegal shops illegally at COMESA market. The state informs the Constitutional Court to remove the DPP. That's all we had for you. My name is Amazing Katamanda. Good afternoon.